Hey guys, Troy Dooley. I'm sitting here kind of relaxed tonight. I had a long lunch today with Harry Wilkes. He's a veteran network marketer, goes clear back to the Amway days. And man, we just had a fun time. I love being mentored by men that have been around the block, and Harry's been at this since the 70s. And so I gleaned a lot from him today. He's a retired Navy pilot. Guys, listen, if you can sneak him onto your team, you got a winner. He's a good one. Then I had to focus in this afternoon on leads business. Most of you know that I'm a partner over at MLM Leads. We've got a new system we're going to be cranking out towards the end of the year. It's not a company specific. It's going to combine the best of everything that we do today and the best of the old ProStep company, the best of Audio Acrobat. I mean, you name it, it's going to rock. You guys are going to like that. We'll share it a little bit more. This video may go over my 3.5 minutes. It may be more close to 5, but yesterday I did this video on Yoli, and it's the first review that we've done on this company. I've been watching these guys. I wanted to be very careful because I know they all left Zango, and anytime you've got top distributors with name recognition that leave one company to launch another, you just want to protect everybody. You want to protect the former company. You don't want to say anything that can get these guys in any trouble. You want everybody to have a fair shake. But at the same time, I came out a little critical on one of the slides in that video over here at Yoli pre-launch. And it was because there's a couple of bottles from companies that are competitors or could be seen as competitors because they got comp plans. And I'm one step up. I mean, this is something that I like because Robbie Fender shot me an email through Facebook last night, and he explained where he was coming from, where the company, where the guys come from. He was speaking for them. They love this profession, and there's no doubt about that. He made it very clear, Troy, we don't want to slam the profession. We don't want to slam a company. That was never our intent. And I even said yesterday, I didn't think it was their intent, but if it came off that way to me, it's obvious that it would come off to other people. And I appreciated where he stood, and I told him, Robbie, if it's okay with you, I want to shoot another video because I do want people to understand. I don't think these guys are out to hurt anybody. I do think that they want an even playing field, just like anybody would. You know, when Dallin and Henry started Monavie, they saw what Zango had did. They saw what Noni had did. They saw what other great companies had done. They went out and created their own little niche, their own little thing, and it's been going great. Noni did the same thing years ago. Then Zango did it from Noni, and now we've got Yoli on the lunch. But here, or launch. I said lunch. I had a good lunch though. Here's the kicker, guys, and this is what I want you to think about. Since yesterday, I've received, I don't know, a boatload of emails from critics, from great guys. I mean, man, I don't know how many people want me on their Yoli team. I'm not going to be joining Yoli, guys. That's not why we do what we do. I do want to try the product. My goal is to get the guys to shoot me some samples. I want to tell people what I think of it. That's one thing that we do. But what I'm excited about is, first of all, the ethics that I saw. And I've told you guys yesterday, I don't always agree with these guys. They've written stuff. They've said stuff. Personalities are different. But most of the time, man, they are rock dead solid. And there's such a difference in their personalities that it's amazing to me because you've got some pretty rocking guys here. And when you get this kind of strong egos, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but just strong personalities that have been building stuff cross-line, up and down, together, and then they come to build a company together. That's pretty rocking in anybody's book. And I told Robbie yesterday, when you've got a company formed by distributors that have also run successful brick-and-mortar businesses, and every one of them have, in different industries, different niches, and they come together to put a network marketing company together, you can have a winner here. But again, back to the critics. I got all kinds of emails. Troy, this isn't new. This is old school, yada, yada, yada. It's not. I looked at some of these other companies. Nobody's doing network marketing at all. There's some knockoff, what I'd call knockoff products. But then I wanted to go, and I mentioned this yesterday in the video. I said, I'm going to go and I'm going to check in the database because I don't see any of these patents. You know, so I'm typing in Yoli. I'm typing in Corey Citron. And I didn't think he'd have a patent. That boy's so busy all the time. He's out in the mountains. He's skiing. He's surfing. I don't know how he has time to build a business, okay? But I didn't think he'd have a patent. So I looked under Darren's name. I mean, Darren is he's the guy that's the engineering type, you know, personality. If you listen to his training, it's nuts and bolts. So I thought, well, maybe it's under his name. Nothing there. I went over and I thought, well, maybe Robbie's got something. I mean, he's kind of been in the leasing business all his life, but maybe he created something. I'll go check. Nothing there. But I kept digging, And doggone it, if I didn't find something that just rocked my world. I mean, this is, guys, this is big. This is something that when you find it, you start to get excited. There really is patents pending, 6 different patents that have been issued, and a boatload of pending patents on the blast cap technologies. And it's Michael, M-I-K-E-L, Anderson, is the inventor of the blast cap technologies. Now, he's not a founder of Yoli. I want you to understand that. He's a scientist. He's an engineer. He's a creative person. And I went to his website. Now, I'm going to share all this stuff in the post, but I went to his website, and I tell you what, this guy is dead on. We're going to show the video here in a second. But we're talking about some rock-solid technology. We're talking about a guy that's proud of what he's done. He's willing to take on people that steal his technology. And as I rolled through and started looking at everything on his site, lo and behold, new product launch, Yoli. This is the guy behind the creative genius of the technology. Now, we got marketers running this company, and they were smart enough to realize we need to go find people that know what they're doing. Guys, this could be, this is my opinion, and this is after being in this business for 40 years. Now, let me clarify that. 27 of those years has been a distributor. Before that, I was a kid. I carried my first Hostess bag for Tupperware at 5 years old. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in this industry. We've had success. We live in a beautiful dream place that people come to. We've got neighbors like Tim McGraw and Faith Hill and guys like and gals like that. I mean, this is just a beautiful place to live. I've seen them come and go. This one here could be a good winner. This one may be one of the next billion-dollar winners out there if they keep continuing on the way they're doing it and they do it right. If you're with Yoli, if you're thinking about Yoli, again, it all depends on who your team is. It all depends on what you're doing. But from what I'm seeing so far, everything's rolling good. Everything is straight up. And there's people in this company that I truly respect that you don't see get into network marketing companies. I told you before, there's a watchdog out there that's going to be getting into Yoli, and I'm excited about that because that shows me he's done his due diligence. And that's one of the reasons I'm proud to say some of the stuff that I'm saying is because when he's involved in a company, I can pretty much tell you there's not a rock that he's not turned over. There's not a T that he's not looked at. There's not an I that's not dotted. So this can be a winner. So my hat's off, Corey, Robbie, Darren, all of you guys. You know, you've got something going here. We're going to keep abreast of it, though. We're going to keep watching. I want to see how it goes, but my hat's off to what you guys have done. Again, guys, remember, never give up. Live life like it's an epic adventure. We'll see you at the top.